What's the point of pitting two classic albums against each other? I'll tell you right now, it's for the views. Reflecting on it, it's funny that the vast majority of my YouTube videos are rankings, as I personally don't believe in their value. I genuinely just see my videos as entertaining forms of media that hopefully lead you to re-listen to these albums and songs in a different light, not as any definitive indicator of the actual quality of the music. Time changes everything indefinitely. When I first got into the Strokes, Trying Your Luck was my least favorite song on Is This It? Over the years, my love for that song has increased exponentially, and it's now easily one of my top 5 Strokes songs, and my favorite on the debut. Just one example of how our opinions are fluid and not set in stone. If your opinions are set in stone, you're a rock. Don't be a rock. Better yet, don't be a coconut. God is trying to talk to you. The thing about Is This It is that it's a masterpiece. It's concise and beautifully arranged rock music, and has all the best pop elements that made mid-60s Beatles albums so good, alongside added elements of post-punk and other modern sources of inspiration. No song is a dud. However, I would say that The Modern Age is the oddball of the record. That's not saying it's a bad song, but for me personally, it doesn't fit the vibe of the album. I know I'm alone in that opinion, but I stand by it. The album is made up of a handful of instantly iconic tracks. Someday, Hard to Explain, and Last Night were worthy of classic rock station status the moment they were released. Is This It also has a more raw energy than its follow-up. Even though the band sound tight as shit, they also do sound like a band that is playing live, whereas the follow-up has a bit more polish and somewhat removes that live glow. To play devil's advocate, I would say that a common critique I hear from casual music listeners is how they don't like how muffled and buried Julian's voice sounds on the record, which I understand, but there's also a similar level of distortion on Room on Fire. So, in this battle, it doesn't do anything to squander its score.
It's just a rehearsal. Can we just start?
Room on Fire is a strange beast. It's nowhere near as hook-heavy or populicious as their debut, but it's undeniably the same incredible band and has enough pop elements to remain engaging to the casual listener. It's a bit more produced than the debut, but it's not significant enough to warrant any deep examination or overwhelming praise in my honest opinion. Room on Fire is basically Is This It? If that album had 6 Trying Your Lucks. By that I mean many of the songs you'll need to listen to repeatedly and actually give a more focused listen to in order to truly appreciate its beauty. Reptilia is obviously the most iconic song on the album, but in my humble opinion, tracks like Whatever Happened, Automatic Stop, 1251, The End Has No End, and even You Talk Way Too Much are worthy of equal praise. Besides the 3 singles, as well as the song Under Control, the record is really just made up of varying degrees of extremely high-quality album tracks. It's a masterpiece, just a bit more low-key. So what's the better album? How about this? It depends on your mood. Room on Fire is a sadder, more reflective album. Is This It, on the other hand, is generally upbeat and rocking. Allow that to be your guiding light when giving them a listen. Also, keep in mind that I'm just some 20-something-year-old dude with an underwhelming career and no significant other in sight. So please, take all of my words with a grain of salt. To be frank with you all, I don't answer directly for 3 reasons. 1, mystery is a beautiful thing, and it's nice to have some nuance in life. 2, I'm getting absolutely railed in the comment section over my ranking of every Strokes song, so I gotta keep a low profile for a bit. 3, I could easily say Room on Fire today, and then in a month look back on this video and think I fucked up and should have picked Is This It? So why say anything at all?